Okay, good morning, everybody. My name is Nick, and I'm a co-founder at Notivo, which is a service that sends you reminders about real-world events. Now, when I'm talking about real-world events, I mean things that are happening all the time, every day, to normal people. To give you an example of a particularly unlucky day filled with these real-world events, say you get up in the morning and you get ready to go to work, and you go to catch the train, only to realize that there's a delay or a service interruption on your line, and as a result, you're going to be late for work. Then when you finally do get off the train, you realize it's starting to rain, you've forgotten to bring an umbrella, and so when you do arrive to work, you're not only late, but soaking wet as well. Then sometime during the day, maybe in your lunch break, you're looking to find something to cheer yourself up, so you go online, and you find out that not only have tickets gone on sale for your favorite band 3 days ago, they've actually already sold out. And of course, there are a huge number of these little events happening all the time that could affect us, but that we never even find out about, like flash discount sales on products that we could be interested in that would save us a lot of money. Now, like I said, even though this is a particularly unlucky example, the fact is that every day our lives are filled with these little events that need to be discovered, remembered, and managed. And even the most organized people have to hack together their own reminders or search for information continuously to see when it's available. And we believe that this is fundamentally the wrong way of tracking future events. Why shouldn't it just be possible to just ask, notify me when there's a delay or interruption on line B of the New York subway? Tell me when it rains in New York, or let me know when Coldplay tour tickets are available. Well, that's exactly what Notivo does. And if we show you a demo, we'll give you an idea of how it works. So Notivo for the consumer is a mobile app that allows you to search and track future events and get a push notification on your phone when they happen. It's that simple. You can think of it as sort of like Twitter, except instead of following people or accounts, you follow real-world events. So in this case, we already have 2 events set up for it's going to rain in New York, and there's a service interruption on line B of the New York subway, and we'll show you just how easy it is to subscribe to the others. You can just search by keywords, find exactly the event that you're looking for, and just subscribe and track it with the touch of a button. Those start tracking straight away, and you'll be notified when they happen. It's that simple. Now, we'll show you how our previous day would have looked using Notivo. At 8 p.m. the night before, you get a notification telling you that there's going to be a delay on your subway line tomorrow, so you prepare to get up earlier. Then, when you do wake up, you get another notification telling you that it's going to rain, so you can bring an umbrella and arrive to work on time and dry. Then, sometime during the day, you get a couple more notifications telling you that Coldplay tour tickets are going to go on sale, so you should prepare to buy them. And the PC game Dark Souls 2 has gone on sale on Steam, so you can pick it up for 40% off and save yourself a lot of money. Notivo quickly and easily serves its main function, which is to notify you precisely of future events, nothing more and nothing less. Now, I suppose you're probably all wondering at this point, how do we actually source all of this useful information? Well, firstly, and potentially predictably, we've been spending a lot of time and effort building our own in-house information gathering and web crawling technology. This tech is getting smarter and better all the time, and our database is consistently growing. And right now, you can subscribe to over 10,000 future events that are tracking dynamically. The second way that we source the information is actually probably the most interesting. We're allowing businesses to sign up, create their own future events that are related to them or their product markets, have users subscribe to them, and then push out this information directly. I'll give you an example to show you how this works. Say we have an event like the Gap is an online fashion retailer, and say we have an event like the Gap is holding a 30% off store-wide sale. This is directly related to a business. Now, it's great if this information can be sourced automatically, but it's even better if someone from this business can create this event themselves and push out information directly to the users who are interested in it. Now, this synergy between businesses and users actually gives us a lot of benefits. Firstly, Unlike subscribing to Twitter and social media feeds and having to sort through a huge amount of information or signing up for email updates, you only get exactly the information related to the event that you subscribe to, nothing more and nothing less. Secondly, in terms of businesses pushing out time-based information, there is no technology that exists currently that's better than push notifications. You can reach your users within seconds of starting a time-based discount sale or something similar. Third, unlike other services that track your location, track your email, track what you're searching for, you simply ask exactly what you want to know, and we notify you when it happens, so you don't have to worry about privacy concerns. And last but not least is a really interesting insight or piece of analytics that we're offering that no other business can offer at the moment, which is the ability to really tell what your users are looking forward to. Not what you think they're looking forward to, but actually what future events they're looking forward to. And you can tailor your future business strategy based on that. We really believe that Notivo is going to change not only the way that people search for and track future information, but it's going to change the way that businesses push out time-based information to their users. It's available on the App Store right now for iPhone, so you can download it and try it out. And of course, if you visit us online, you can sign up for a free business account for a limited time. And the kicker in this case is, if you download our app on iPhone right now, you can subscribe to an event that will notify you when the winner of the beLAUNCH Startup Battle is announced, and you can actually get that information pushed directly to you. So that's Notivo, and thank you for listening.
All right. Please feel free to ask questions, judges.
I think it's a pretty neat service, but how do you know what events do you want to subscribe to? Like, you know, like, there used to be a lot of on-time news services. The difficulty for a lot of the consumers was not knowing exactly what news I want to read, right? So you depend on the editor to push you the certain type of news so that you could consume. But even the events, it's like whether it's Coldplay or some other, the concerts, do you guide them to a category of events?
So if we're talking about the user onboarding experience in this case, there are obvious little things like in-app tutorials that'll give you a general idea of what to do. But also, when you actually go to search to subscribe to events, we have categories coming really soon, but we also just serve people a shuffled list of popular events around their particular area. So you might see something related to rain in your area, you might see something related to a particular concert in your area, and if people look at something, if they see an event just, it's going to rain in Seoul, Korea, that instantly connects with them. They know exactly what it does, and it provides a utility, basically. You can actually start with useful utility within 5 seconds of beginning to use this app, essentially.
What's going to be your pricing mechanism for businesses?
So the pricing, there's a twofold pricing mechanism. Firstly, we're doing volume-based subscriptions, depending on how many notifications you're sending out. So if a small bar makes an event for, they're having a happy hour and they're only pushing it to 20 or 30 people, they would be paying nothing or very little. But if you're a huge online retailer and you're pushing out thousands or tens of thousands of notifications, you're paying based on volume. Secondly, if you're actually selling products directly through our service, we're also going to be using a cross-selling mechanism to take a cut of those particular sales.
So I think the real power of this service is actually the information you're getting on the individual user, because you're actually building a profile beyond the typical, gender, age, demographic. You're developing a taste profile. So how much have you guys built that out? How much analytics have you put behind that? Where are you guys with that part of the business?
So analytics, we have a decent amount of in-house tech that we've built already. Analytics is the next big move that we're doing for businesses, because obviously we want businesses to be able to see really sort of intimate demographics on their user base that are subscribing to particular events. And the really interesting thing with this is, because it's what people are looking forward to in the future, We're not analyzing, characteristics about you and trying to predict what you're interested in, what you want to know. You're actually telling us exactly what you want to know, and it gives a really accurate profile of what the users are actually looking forward to. And of course, in the long term, we can then build that into recommending things to people, as well as just people asking exactly what they want to know.
I guess that's kind of my point. You have to create your own lexicon, essentially, to translate tastes into something that businesses can then bid against, essentially.
Yeah, so for example, one thing that the businesses would be able to see, say you're an online fashion retailer and you create 2 different events. Say, we're having a sale on men's jackets, we're having a sale on men's shoes. And you notice that for men's shoes, you have mostly men between this age and this age, and you have way more people who are looking forward to sale on shoes than you do on jackets. That actually allows you to really tailor how you're going to push out and decide on your sales in that way, yeah.
Thank you.
So to improve your recommendation algorithm, I think you should just track the real activity. I mean, whether they really purchased the tickets or not. I mean, based on your recommendation. Can you track this later?
At the moment, it's not implemented, but it will be very soon. Yeah, so like I said, the whole the analytics package is improving all the time, and we're very soon we'll be able to deliver like the more powerful extensions, say businesses analysis of actual throughput on particular announcements, actual throughput on sales, and things in that kind of vein.
Okay, we have time to one more questions. 유리모토상.
Have you already launched this service?
Yes.
Already. At this moment, how many customers do you acquire?
So we launched about 2 days ago,
Oh,
and
really?
we've had maybe 1,000 signups in 2 days so far,
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
as well as a number of businesses have signed up as well.
Okay. Thank you for joining us. 네, 큰 박수 부탁드립니다.